Welcome to the research process, part 2, in which we explore background research. Let's recap. In research process part 1, we determined that you already have a research question for your coursework. We demonstrated how to break your question into parts and brainstorm for key or significant search terms. And in this video, we will briefly explore options to obtain background information on your topic if you need it for better understanding of the topic. The first thing you might want to do is confer with an instructor or professor if you have questions or concerns about getting started on your paper or project, because they are the person who assigned that project to you. So even if he or she had you create the topic on your own, your instructor can probably give you advice or perspective on how to get started. It's always a good idea to touch base with them when working on something significant for your course, such as a paper or project. You can explore general information sources in the library. The library has many sources in both print and online that are considered reference sources that can give you some background information. We have general encyclopedias and subject encyclopedias, for example. Subject encyclopedias will focus on one subject area and often very comprehensive for that particular discipline. Finally, you can determine if additional information is needed by talking to one of the best resources that a library has, reference librarians. Reference librarians can guide you to find a background source as well as suggest other options for resources that you might not have thought of, and can show you how to use these resources effectively. We're a friendly bunch. Check us out. Hi everyone, this portion of the video will be demonstrating only online reference sources to serve as background information on our class topic of children, obesity, and advertising. We will be demonstrating this topic week after week in various videos. As you can see, we're on the SIMS homepage. To get started using online research sources, we need to click the Books and More tab here, and then come down and you see this link here, eBooks LibGuide. We want to click that. And it brings us to this page, and in the middle section here under Books and More, you can see we have several things written about a variety of books, and all the titles of the databases are hyperlinked and so forth. And you have descriptions right here in the black text area. Please know that just about any one of these might serve as a potential source for your topic, but for today we're only going to go with Literati by Credo, and this particular resource says it provides a single search interface for multiple encyclopedias, dictionaries, and atlases, etc. So I'm going to click here, and then once you click there, I'm going to go ahead and show you. It's going to bring you to a screen like this, and I've already, to save time, I've already typed in our terms here. So the main terms of our topic about children, obesity, and advertising are children, obesity, advertising. So I'm going to click here. And as you can see, it brings us to 61 results. So what I'm going to do is zoom in a little bit here. And we have bigger text now, and that's easier to read for you. So we have 61 results. Each box, as you can see right here, serves as a single entry. So this would be entry 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. Each title of the source is hyperlinked, so you can click right there to go into it. When you see words that are italicized, that represents the title of the book that they're using in this database. So in this particular case, it's called the Cambridge Handbook of Psychology, Health, and Medicine. The snippets right here, and you can see that each one has one. These snippets are similar to what you see in Google results when Google shows you some snippets of what's on the page. And this right here also highlights the terms that show up in our results, our original search terms. So here I've got advertising, here's obesity, here's children, and the record that I'm most interested in is this one here. It's from the Atlas of Food, and again, the title is italicized, so that's the actual book that it's coming from. Advertising and Marketing is the title of the chapter, and Processing, Retailing, and Consumption, this represents the section title of that, or the section portion of that book. So now that I see advertising and children are here, I'm reading the snippet. It says new forms of advertising are increasingly being employed that bypass parental control and target children directly. And then, of course, there's the ellipsis as it stops. So that intrigued me, so I'm going to click here. So we're on the results page here, and what's interesting is that it really is very much relevant and pertinent to my particular topic that I'm demonstrating here. It first starts off and says the global advertising budget for food in 2001 was 40 million. And if you drop down here to the second paragraph, you see that it states several studies have indicated that food advertising and marketing is associated with more favorable attitudes, preferences, and behaviors among children toward the advertised products. Even a 30-second exposure to an advertisement can significantly influence the food preferences made by children as young as 2 years old. So as we can see, this is definitely dwelling or focusing in on our topic. The most frequently advertised foods are confectionery, sweetened breakfast cereals, and meals from fast food outlets. So obviously this is focusing on foods that are nutrient poor, and it will undermine healthy lifestyle choices that could obviously lead to obesity in children related from food advertising. And this very interesting bar graph here shows us that it refers to the targeting children, and it shows that the yellow part here means food-related adverts, and here it is for the USA. Australia is the one that's highest, believe it or not, than the USA, but we're second there for the most food-related advertisement. And also here it's saying, here it is, targeting children. So I think that this particular source would be really an excellent source to use to get background information on the topic. Talk to you later.